tell you how to drive?
No place to go. No place to go.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Pockets
What?
filled with holes. Money's
beat it.
running low. Truck is moving slow. And I keep going old. Cause I've been traveling down the road.
Howdy, everyone. How's it going today? Hello, Jagboo, Lovely Bear, and Mini Wheat. How are y'all doing today? Sorry, I just punched the microphone. And it kind of hurt. Whew. We're back with... Okay, cool, the sound. Good to hear. Glad. Hopefully your Thursday has been doing well. Punch that mic. I know it hurt. It hurt my poor knuckle. Hopefully everybody's Thursday's going well. I am having a day. It was super busy at work. And, I had to go in an hour early. On last minute notice. My supervisor made it sound like my coworker wouldn't be able to go and do the thing that he had to go do. He had to run some personal errands, which the only appointment he was able to get was for, pretty close to the end of his shift. And my supervisor made it sound like the only way that was happening was if I came in early. I got that text message at noon, because that's about when I woke up. I had to be in by 1:30. I was not pleased that I did not get my existential dread time of sitting on my porch, smoking my cigarette, and wondering what the fuck I did wrong in my life. I am not pleased. I am very not pleased about it. Welcome in, Judge Dredd. How are you today? We all need that time before the start of our days. Yeah, I'm not one of those people who can, get out of bed and get moving immediately. I kind of need to, get up. Big tired. Oof. How's school going and work? Last time I talked to you, you were, real busy with, midterms, rather. How'd they all go? I know it's been a while, so, I'm sure at this point you have pushed those midterms so far out of your head. But before we get started, as always, you can find me at any one of these places up here or the easily clickable links right there in the chat or down in the description below if you're watching in the future on the YouTube. Graduate in 2 weeks. Hell yeah. Funny enough, my brother does as well. But hell yeah. How excited are you to graduate? I personally, I feel like that would be one of those things where it's like, yay. Yay. Let's go ahead and get started. Just ready to relax. Oh, I can imagine. I said continue, game. My Steam Deck is being weird and it's worrying me. Had a Steam OS update. And it has not come back yet. Which is fun. Alright. I remember what button jump is. That's the important bit. This is actually the last level of the game. We have no little sisters to get. So I think it's very possible either tonight or Tuesday we're going to wrap this up. And we have almost successfully gotten all the way through the game, only using the drill as our primary weapon. Which, love to see it. Drill best. No matter what, drill is the best.
Father, come quickly. I'm trapped in a cage. Something's wrong.
Like a lot of people are going back to play Bioshock. Bioshock 1 and 2 are both really good. I like Infinite,
I wonder, Delta.
but
Do
like
you know why you are
I know
here?
why it hasn't aged well.
Have you any idea what my daughter has given you?
Damn, we're all loaded up with
As
things
I watch
too.
you now, I envy your
yes, sir.
ignorance. You still believe.
Daddy's home. And they're giving me an ammo bandito and a fucking... God damn it. The hacking isn't great. I like it more than Bioshock 1's hacking. But it's still not great. Remember how I said a moment ago we were all full up on things and it was going well for us? And all that. Like... You know, remember those days? Those far-lawn, halcyon days of everything wasn't fucked up? Parkour. Underwater-based games. I kind of agree. Like, I think it's cool that we get games like that. Bioshock has always kind of set itself in weird places. You know? Yeah. I'm getting shot. I get it. How much money do I have? How much fucking money do I have? About $300, okay. Like, one of the coolest things about Bioshock is the setting, and I do think it's weird that like I get that like Bioshock 2 exists because Infinite was in development hell for so long, and that's why we got like another story told in Rapture. But I would like to see like if they ever get around to Bioshock 4, I'd like to see it somewhere that isn't Rapture or Columbia. Alright, I'm not gonna fucking bother with those machines. I don't really need anything. I'm not stuck. I'm stupid, game. There's a difference. Okay? There's a fine line difference between the two, and you clearly can't tell. Ah, yes, the medical... Oh, it's a fucking log.
Persephone, secret home of Sinclair Solutions. I bet against Andy Ryan's vision of harmony and rapture, offered him a quiet place to send anybody who wasn't working out, and now I'm sitting on my own private think tank. Technically, Utopia shouldn't have much use for a detention facility, but if you do business as long as I have, well, you learn to pick a brand name from the writing on the wall.
Which is a really interesting thing that Monty, that Sinclair's big business is he made a prison for Rapture. I've been doing all right, you know. Like, kind of in the constant stream of the same thing over and over and over again. You know.
That's her, son, Eleanor Lamb. No matter what you might be feeling right now, this is business. Get that cage open. She's coming with us.
Quarantine seal disengaging. Please stand by.
I will not, and you can't make
How
me.
will she remember us?
I gotta stop picking up
after
shit
this
I don't
moment?
need.
I have placed my pieces on the board, as expected, as have you. Is this what she hoped for? Mother and father, locking eyes. Yet still we are blind. Goodbye, Subject Delta.
Oh, goodbye,
And
my
take
ass.
heart, for you, at least,
What's up, Sylvan?
have escaped
How are you today?
your legacy.
So this is cool. Instead of giving you one big sister to fight, they give you two. You just kind of focus on one and you'll be good. Like, because once you get one done, the other one's just kind of easier. And also if you've just been upgrading the drill, you know. Ma'am, you get off the wall. I'm out of fuel. Come here. There we go.
Internal scan complete. Please step into the decontamination chamber.
Let me just top off real quick.
Hurry now. Quarantine chamber's waiting on you. Get in there.
Okay, it'll be waiting on me in a moment, too. While I go and grab all the loot I didn't pick up initially. There we go. Look at that. Back to pretty much full stock.
What are you waiting for, kid?
Oh my god, I'm in there, Sinclair. Keep your panties on.
Your signal's breaking up. I can see or hear a thing.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Look at her, Delta. 10 years, and still she dreams of you.
50 seconds remaining.
Do you know why Eleanor brought you here? She wanted a father. So she found a way to restore you in body and mind.
Is there ever a point where you're staring at somebody sleeping, smoking a cigarette in a darkly lit room that isn't creepy? I feel like there's no situation where that isn't horrifying.
And she has been watching you ever since.
Man, good thing.
Every act as gospel.
Yep, murdered the shit out of both of them. Yep, blended him. I have spared all of the little sisters. Don't try to act like I'm an asshole for that game.
The girl lying on that bed is no longer my child, nor my life's work. She is a monster, shaped by you alone. Just as she has always wanted.
20 seconds remaining.
But there is one detail of your mutual bond she failed to account for. Your body was designed to lapse into a coma when her heart ceases to beat. Eleanor, forgive me.
So that's the end of the game. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching.
Watch him. His body is shutting down now, naturally. But if he dies of trauma, he will return elsewhere. Full restraints at all times. No one enters this room until he expires.
So, in the first game, one of the little hints that Jack was
It's me, Eleanor.
Ryan's child
I'm so sorry.
is
Mother
because he can
stopped
use the
my
Vita
heart
Chambers.
long enough to sever our bond. Staying near me won't stop you from dying now.
Also, what's the thing
Or
on his
worse.
hip? Like,
But I can still help you escape.
it's in the artwork, and
This
I don't know
little
what it
sister's brought
is.
you something that will allow you to take control of her.
Listen, little stabby girl. Like, you've taken control of a little sister. You can now use vents and gather Adam from bodies. I thought, the first time I
know
played this,
feels
I
a
thought
bit
this was so
strange,
cool.
Father, but now you can see through her eyes and tell her where to go. This is how I brought you back without Mother catching on. Now, first, let's get you out of here.
So this is what the little sisters see. Like, they don't see the dilapidated, destroyed Rapture.
Crawl through the vent there.
They see this, like, very clean, very, you know, angelic looking Rapture.
Good. Now, inside Mother's office, there's a way to unlock these chambers she's holding us in. Find a way to slip in there.
I don't... Little girl money. I don't think there's a way to fail this as a little sister. Like, I don't think there's anywhere to, like, die or anything. But it's so cool looking at everything like this. Like, this is so radically different than Rapture. Which also makes sense how, like, the little sisters are, you know, like, always getting around and all. Like, climb into the vent. Little girl, shush. Office of Sophia Lamb.
You're in. There should be a lever in here somewhere. Pull it, and it will unlock our cells.
Okay, before we go and do that, though, this couch is kind of swaggy. Like, am I alone though? That couch looks pretty fucking good. A little low. I would like it to be a little higher, but, like, I kind of dig it.
Attention! Augustus Sinclair has been sighted within the facility. He will attempt to reach Subject Delta. All family duties are hereby suspended until he is found.
Okay.
What Mother did to me left me very weak, or I would do this part myself. To save your life, I'm going to have to change. To be like you. From here, you should be able to locate the pieces of a big sister suit. Please, bring them to me.
Daddy is so strong.
Eleanor is changing as Delta draws closer.
Angel.
In her sleep, she mutters about having witnessed moments from his journey here. She is beginning to resist the moral conditioning.
Like, there's this
Eleanor's
well-dressed
bond
party
with
guest.
Delta is turning her from the
Daddy
daughter
meets
of the Peel
Dr. Gilbert.
back into a rebellious child whose voice I do not recognize. Worse,
Dr.
I
Gilbert.
suspect Eleanor of direct involvement in his return. I fear that to separate them, I may have to take measures for which I will be unable to forgive myself.
All good girls gather. Which, this is also neat because it kind of explains the angel thing. Ooh. She got ugly real quick. Once again, I don't really need Adam. I have bees 3 and a drill. Like, I also love how we keep getting these little flashes of like what actually is going on in Rapture. Daddy meets Aunt Grace. These little statues are a retelling of the events of the game.
There's a piece of the suit in here, Father. Find the rest and bring them back to me.
I also liked how that was like a little, like it was a dress. Like it's really neat how they
10 years,
how they
Father,
like switch everything.
stuck in this fever dream. Mother kept me sedated in order to perfect my mind with Adam. To her, the ideal child is a genius, serving the common good without questioning it. You have saved me from that.
Let me vent. Also, would it kill them to draw a little bit more of that vent? Let me get all the money first. And this is a shitty fucking storeroom. This dude's weird lumpy body. I mean, shame, but, you know. I bet you those are fish in the real world. Every day is Daddy's day. You know, okay, I kind of like it. Looks like you'd sit a little far back, but, you know, same thing with the couch. Daddy meets Uncle Stanley. Yeah, fuck Stanley, okay? Stanley deserved what happened to him.
I've been quarantined.
And more.
But Mother's unaware of the extent of my connections to the new little sisters. I don't just empathize with them.
The other sisters are made from me, in part. As they grow up in Rapture, I feel it all. When you were with the little ones, they trusted you as their father, because of me.
So, that lined up oddly well. These splicers seem like real okay with a little sister just kind of unattendedly hanging out. Like they don't... I feel like lore-wise they should be trying to kill me, but... What does that look like to the little sisters? The arm stuff. And back this way.
Mother was right about one thing. I have been watching you, Father. Studying the way you have treated others. And now I know who I am.
Oh, look, it's the consequences of my actions.
I am free. After everything Mother has done to me, I am alive and sane enough to be curious about the sun. When you rescued my new sisters, I felt every one, and it gave me hope for the first time in years.
Give Eleanor the big sister suit. I kind of love that, like, her big sister
Now,
suit,
I
because
will
it
do
doesn't
the
look
same
as,
for
like,
all the others,
sinister.
starting with this one.
So, this is where the first bit of our, like, choices kind of come into play. Because we saved all the little
We've done
sisters.
it, Father. I'll be there soon.
She is saving the little sister. if we had, murdered a bunch of the little sisters, then she would have murdered the little sister.
These suits always did make me think of you, Father. I guess I still remember you in shining armor. But now it's my turn to fight for you.
I never noticed the little fish she has on her helmet.
Take this plasmid. You can use it to call me to your side.
Bring your daughter to work day. Summon Eleanor and her big sister form to help even the odds against in overwhelming battles. Yes, we will. We will equip that.
Summon the big sister to fight by your side. Warning, nothing lasts forever.
In a fight.
I wish I could evaporate into purple. Oh, and a gift. Oh, look at the little daddy drawing. That's pretty much all the shit you collected throughout this part. And to give you an idea of how powerful she is, she kills a brute, like, right before you, God damn. Blue?
Subject Delta, I know you can hear me. You have stolen my life's work.
Good girl.
And with it, my only daughter. But
she's my daughter now. I want to see if I can rearrange these. Can I rearrange them? Because I'd like these to be... Okay.
Rapture,
if it's not going to let me do it.
Of monsters. The surface will not have us. And now, we shall be buried as a family.
For all you know, the surface loves me. You don't know. I might be big in Japan.
Oh, God. She's going to drop this building into the trench. It's miles deep. We have to find Sinclair.
I am not your bloody messiah. Who's next?
I mean, I didn't even see that dude. You just kind of killed him on your own accord. Which, I'm here for it. That's some good daughtering, but... you know. Goal completed. Exit the area. I forgot to check inside her little, like, room shell thing. There might have been something good in there. Actually, realistically, I'd like a gatherer's garden, because I have a bunch of Adam.
Upstairs, Father. Quickly.
I could not go back. Which, by the way, summoning Eleanor takes a bunch of Eve, if I remember correctly. North Detention Wing. Behind these walls lies perfection.
This is Sinclair's lifeboat, Father. Out the window here. It's our only chance of escape. From what I know of Sinclair, he wouldn't just abandon it.
Yes, Delta. What of Sinclair? The man who would sell paradise. And
why is she standing, like, crotch forward? I feel like she's really, like...
Security curfew is now in effect. All cells and bulkheads are sealed until further notice.
Okay.
This facility hangs over an ocean trench, Delta. The family has activated timed charges within its foundations. Surrender before detonation, or we shall fall and be crushed in the abyss below.
No, thank you.
Mother has locked all of Persephone down, including the gangway leading to the lifeboat. We can reverse it from the holding wing if we hurry. Come on.
Yeah, holding wing.
Use the plasmid if you need me, Father. I'm going to have a look around.
Clearly, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Hack. All right. Okay. They're all dead. Good robot. Now that I've gotten a little fucked up, let me just hop off. The infirmary holding. There we go. Say what you will about this weird, weird dystopian, you know, objectivist hellscape prison. They do properly label things. Did I not already have Eve Saver equipped? Box of maximum health. Sorting alarms. Cure all. Freezing drill. Well, sorting alarms 2. Keen observer 2. Electroshock. Security devices permanently. That seems like it would be useful. Stored in the gene bank though. Alright. In all reality, the health upgrade was the one I was really kind of looking for. The health and Eve upgrades. Those are the real helpful bits. I don't need 50 caliber rounds. No mail. Thank you, game. I wasn't sure if that opened the door or not. I'm glad you told me. And the way in there is somewhere I can't get to yet. Alright. Onward and upward.
We have to get you out of Rapture, Father. It's the only way I can save you now.
Lamb knows the way. I forgot that I unequipped the plasmid that let me hold 6 Eves. I was like, why can't I pick up that last one?
Looks like Sinclair's been ousted. He wasn't slick enough to avoid the boot this time. But at least it wasn't a firing squad. Lamb proved she's got the ear of the general population down here. So it'd probably be prudent to play along for a while, see where this goes. She says she'll let me keep my little fiefdom here in holding, long as I agree to help supply her therapy sessions. No qualms there. These sorry buggers could use some rehabilitation.
There you are. I was like, I heard somebody.
Don't you recognize Sinclair, Delta? Now he is what you should have been.
God damn it. She turned Sinclair into a Big Daddy.
Ready to die for the family.
An old Big Daddy.
As Persephone's former owner, he is the ideal man to put you back in your cage.
Mother's controlling Sinclair, Father, and he's got the master key. Catch him!
It won't let me press the button.
Kid, Lamb's in my head. I can't help myself. Have to fight just to talk. Left me my goddamn tongue to torture the bomb codes out of me. She wants me to stop you leaving. I'm sorry.
It's cool. I mean, in all reality, out of the, you know, Ryan brainwashed idiots, Sinclair's not the worst one. Trying to stay out of the view of that camera there. I was just about to say, like, it's weird that there's a camera there. It doesn't seem like a logical... I realize we're in prison. You know? A lot of booze, though, for this prison, apparently. Oh, my wallet's full. Which is a dumb limit to have in a game like this. Like... Like, I think wallet limits are dumb in a game anyway.
What's it? Cut that down to size.
The fuck's that? Just a man and his cat frozen in a freezer. Just a normal Tuesday.
Eleanor, I know you can hear me.
Oh, my bee's got her.
I am inside Sinclair's lifeboat now. Delta cannot reach me here. But you can. You need not die with him. We shall return to the surface together, if you will only step inside and accept your duty. Remember, Eleanor, Mummy loves you.
Ah, yes. Mother's testing me. One last game. Fortunately, by now, I'm the world's foremost expert at breaking her rules. I've made my choice, Father, and if needs be, I'll die for it.
Kid, I'm sorry. I've locked you in here. Lamb's making me dance on her goddamn strings. I can't stop. You're gonna have to break in here and put me down. Wish there was another way. But I'd rather die a man than live like this.
God,
He's right, Father. Mother's betting you'll die in here, or that I'll abandon you before the bombs detonate. We can't save Sinclair now. We need that key from him. Find the code to the watchtower, or work out a way to draw him out.
I'd tell you the code to that keypad, if I could. It's like Lamb's put walls up in my head, but the prisoners here might have worked out the number. Check the cells. Oh, please, hurry. It hurts to keep singing out without say-so. And I'm starting to forget the words.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. You dumbasses can just kill each other. Alright. So there's two ways you can go about this.
The warden's ignored my warnings for far too long. I'm taking this into my own hands. I secured a hack tool to nullify his turrets and subvert the bots. I also figured out the code. It's 2-6.
So, we got half the code
Son,
there.
I built this place, and I did rent you out to those plasmid trials up at Fontaine. And now I'm paying for it. Oh, wish I had time to make amends. Take the lifeboat. It's all yours. Just don't leave me like this. Good. Good, son. That's half the code. Now find the rest.
So we picked up half the code. Sinclair apologized.
Murphy, it's Dodge. A little birdie told me you found out the warden's code. Send a message to my cell in Block A, telling me where you hid the code, and I'll consider your debts paid.
God, I hate these fucking robots. But yeah, some of these prisoners are like Houdini Splicer. Okay. But yeah, like you can go run around looking for the codes, you know, but there is an easier way to do it.
It's time to leave this place. I held out hope for months that I'd see my family again.
Elemental sponge. Don't let being set on fire ruin your day. With Elemental Sponge Tonic, you'll get the bonus when your foes use the elements.
You got the code. Thank God, kid. Now, please, just make it quick.
So yeah, like the code is very easy to find. It's in audio tapes, but
Free will, Delta. Eleanor's gift to you. And with each decision, you twisted her into your own image. Sinclair has no such choice. Yet in its absence, he serves the world unerringly. He is now the better man.
You're in the tunnel. Ought to give you some kind of jump on me. I hope.
Sinclair is moving, Father. Track him down. We need that key.
so yeah, you can kind of like force Sinclair out of the room, like. But yeah, like you can do like you can do things multiple ways in a lot of games, and sometimes it feels tedious. I actually think this one's quite good. Like I like that you can.
Lamb's attention seems to have drifted from my prisoners to her daughter. Guess she figures they're irredeemable. Now I got guys clamoring for the next fix of Adam, and I've got to pull teeth to squeeze any out of the good doctor. Guess I'm lucky the treatments kept them too weak to storm the tower, or they'd have my guts for garters.
Defend me, robots.
You aren't done. I'm the genuine.
I like how I'm definitely supposed to be doing a thing, and I'm just like, well, let me just kind of. Somebody made a map.
I caught a glimpse of the warden entering the code to the tower today. Last two digits were 7 and 3. Didn't catch the rest. Maybe I can just figure it out, trial and error. Wonder how long that'd take.
The fuck was that? All right. It's okay, Sinclair, old friend. Go to sleep.
Now, Father, I'm afraid that ending the lockdown means releasing all the prisoners. So please, be ready before you use that key on the override switch.
So that's pretty much just telling you, like, hey, shit's about to go down. Like, make sure you got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed.
Override engaged. Ending security curfew. Sealing security office temporarily.
I see something running around out there.
Sinclair died a hero of the Rapture family, Delta. Was he
money.
a friend to you, or just a tool?
I liked the guy.
Grasp the difference. And Eleanor, you have chosen Subject Delta over your mother, your people, and the duty of your birth. So be it. You believe this craft will carry Delta to safety. Like a spoiled child with a new
I guess I can't
toy.
sneak out while she's talking.
I have no choice but to take it away.
Curfew lifted. All cell blocks open. All bulkhead seals released.
Oh no. Mother's turned her attention to the lifeboat. We must go there, now!
Alright. I believe I'm heading to the lifeboats. Quick little romp in the shower. I swear there was a dude there before.
Every moment tears Eleanor further from me, Delta. Soon, this father obsession will end her. You have left me without want. Before you die, I will take all that you hold dear.
No, not my
Sinclair is
pogs.
just another body in your wake.
Yeah, I didn't want to kill Sinclair. You made me kill Sinclair. I don't like bees. Well, unfortunately, bees are what's on the menu today. That's the thing. It's like I'm full up of money, so like there's no reason for me to like not spend.
Father, use the plasmid. I can help.
Okay. Help with what? I'm not sure, but I guess you can come to the party. Do 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 do. All right, where are we? Yep. All right. Actually, legitimately, this is the end of the game. I'm pretty sure.
Mother has bombed out the ballast compressors, Father. The lifeboat will be too heavy to launch. Unless... Let me think.
Take your time. No hurry.
I think I can boil away the water and get the lifeboat to rise, but I can't generate that much heat alone. It's time to recruit the rest of Mother's little sisters. We're taking them with us. Head to the pediatric wards.
Ah, yes, the pediatric wards. Right here through therapy. You have a multi-part goal. Press M to go to the goal tab and see all parts of the active goal. Switch which one is active. The Maryland Apple active. Alright.
I won't let her take you from me again, Father. Hold on.
A lot of talking at the end of this game. I forgot there's like a whole thing here in there. Game, we are far enough in where I don't think the horror elements are worth trying.
This is not a sermon. I will offer no insight. Every word I speak, you already know.
Mother's people are starting to detonate the charges. We don't have long.
My father was a physician. He raised me not to echo him, but to model the world as it ought to be.
Yeah, the world as it ought to be.
A simple moral calculus. Each choice as though
This place looks horrible.
bear it. Each life or death for the common good. He called it the triage
painting.
imperative, and would laugh.
It's actually quite good. Good for her. Okay, I don't know the key.
With this damn faulty memory of mine, I need to record a clue so I don't forget the key code. Brown legs, red mouths, blue arms, green eyes. Now to secure this log somewhere.
Wait, brown legs.
With this damn faulty memory of mine, I need to record a clue so I don't forget the key code. Brown legs, red mouths, blue arms, green eyes. Now to secure this log somewhere.
Is this... Because I don't even kind of understand what he was getting at with that. Brown legs, which, okay, brown legs. Is there a number hidden in here somewhere? There's it 4. Red mouth, which, okay. I don't see a number in there either. Green eyes. Yeah, I got nothing on this one. I will say this one definitely did less of the horror stuff that the first game did.
Utopia. Said aloud, it evokes heaven on earth. Yet the word means both good place and no place. An ideal, unreachable. Even in the naming of it, we refuse to believe. And yet, we will forever seek utopia, driven always to want more.
We're almost to the pediatric ward. I expect we'll be fighting our way inside.
Cannot carry any more drill fuel. Good. I have the correct amount of drill fuel.
Has kept us from abiding there.
Yeah, I'm actually doing all right with resources.
Hello, Mother. As you've always said, I shouldn't be allowed to wander the city in my condition. But without going outside, it's harder to hear much about the world, so I'm learning at home. This, I think, is a porcelain tea service in the style of Louis XV. Isn't that right? Now, that's a fascinating sound. And this is called a stained glass window, handcrafted by your adoring flock. They've gone to a lot of trouble to capture your likeness, haven't they?
I kind of like Bitter Eleanor. Bitter Eleanor sounds alright. Well, I'm pretty sure that ain't supposed to happen.
When you've cleared them out, I'll need a signal. Push the call button on the window there, and then I'll proceed.
Yep. Eleanor, things ain't exactly going great for me right now. So I need you to calm down a little bit on this. Let me not stand next to the explosives. That's probably a good call, right? God damn it. I was trying to be cute and hack it, and then it locked on to me, and... Yeah. Thank you for the follow, for the Void.
For the Void 77 is now following.
I really have to turn that second one off. But thank you so much. Hopefully, you're having a good day. Let me just go ahead and get this goddamn robots. Alright. And they got beer in this children's orphan home? There's a health thing right here. I could have had. How am I so bad at this? How are you today? Wait, something was right over here. Okay, I guess not. Wow. Where am I going, game? I am mildly lost. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Eleanor.
I'll wake the children up. They're stronger than they know. With their help, I should
I've
be
played
able
it.
to boil off the water and get us all out of here.
I've played it quite a few times, so like...
Go on ahead, Father. I'll free them as quickly
This
as I
isn't,
can,
like, new
just
to
as
me.
you showed me.
Granted, I am playing a little cavalier because of it being on stream. But it's not bad. I do really like this game.
You are not saving
I'm a fan
them,
of the
Delta.
series, by and large.
No matter how pure your intent,
Oh,
the
we are at one
surface is not paradise, but perdition.
Yeah,
I
paradise
would
is a stupid
sooner
idea.
See them drown.
Look, Father, I know you may not have wanted a daughter, but love is just a chemical. We give it meaning by choice. I will be damned if I let Mother take you away from me again.
Huh.
The plasmid, Father. Just point the way and I'll help you fight.
We are getting, I believe, we are getting the bad plus ending. Like, I don't really, I know there's like 7 endings to this. We saved all of the little sisters, but we also, oh god, don't say that, Sylvan. That makes it sound way worse. And also, technically, I've not drilled a single little sister. I've drilled plenty of big sisters. And plenty of big daddies. Damn. But I had people vote in the Discord as to how we would be approaching this game. Thank you. And they voted for, unbeknownst to them, to spare all the little sisters, but to kill everybody else. And we're playing this my favorite way, which is bees and a drill. Turns out people in Discord, bunch of bitches.
That's another charge gone. We have to keep moving. If this building falls, we're all dead.
Eleanor, stop acting like there's a time limit. You and I both know there isn't. Just, let me just make this camera not a fucking problem anymore. But no, to be fair, this is about how I play the game. I usually don't kill Grace is the only difference than, like, my normal playthrough. God damn it. God damn it. I'm bad at the hacking. Alright. We have hacked. Where am I going? Alright. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't see you there. I hit the wrong button. Once again, best thing about Bioshock, they don't really punish you for your deaths. Which you actually can make it so the game punishes you for your death. There is an option in the options. Yeah, that's not redundant. To turn off the Vita Chambers. So if you want to play where it's like, you just die, and you have to go back to your previous save, you can play it like that. Alright, I have to use the bathroom, so I will be right back. In the meantime, grab yourself something to snack on, grab yourself something to drink, or just sit here and watch the clips. Either way, I will be right back. You should personally check it every day, although the computer checks it around the clock. A machine is not perfect. Try and remember that the machine is also no more than a tool to be used by people. You're a tool to be used by people. Oh. Okay, I don't feel great about that one. That Big Mac. And that's kind of what I think of all the time, where it's like, I was really craving something, and it wound up being awful. I don't know how I did that. Like, but no, like, I feel like there's not enough places to, like, go as an adult if you don't have kids. It's like, my option's, like, the bar. I see you, Schiffer, with Antisha. And of course, you know, when you move a statue, find a secret hallway, jump into a hole, you of course find giant fucking spiders. Great, I'm poisoned. That's great. Who is still alive? Ah, yes, the loud explosions clip. Always a crowd favorite. By crowd favorite, I mean a thing that just happened. Alright, can't go that way. Don't need that. Once again,
This is not a sermon.
I don't understand how people are like regularly out of things in this game.
Every word I speak, you already know.
It's like, I feel like at no point in this game am I hurting for money, really, or resources. And I don't know if it's just like my particular way of playing just kind of loans itself well to that, or what. But like, I feel like I'm never like in dire need of anything.
To be a composite of all Rapture's genius. The first living utopian, serving the world at large with no regard for herself. To force consciousness on such a being is to tear its wings away. That was your gift to her, Delta. Just as she hoped. You must be very proud.
I am very proud of my daughter. You see her sick armor? I'm very proud.
Delta was in top form today. The guards tried to make him take another dose of whatever the hell it is they're pumping into him, and he managed to take on all 4 of them at once. Snapping legs and arms, blood everywhere. They say one of the guys might not even wake up. I wish I could be that.
Delta killed a dude. In this game where Delta kills a lot of dudes. There's something about this part, and I can't remember what it is. I remember there being some kind of motherfucker about this.
Steady, Father. Don't let go now.
Oh, Lord, I'm slowly dying.
Wake up! Why don't you wake up?
I mean, I don't know why other people use other things in this game.
Go away! Oh. Don't touch me.
Like, that is just so effective. What am I hitting right here? Oh. Fucking robots. Every time it's the fucking robots. I should never be surprised as to why can't I move? It's because of the robot. I hear a camera. You good, bro? Weapon upgrade, rivet size, sure. I don't care anymore. I got all the upgrades for the drill, so, like, I don't really care what else there is.
She explained how my cravings for control were rotting me out from the inside. We found all these incidents in my log where I made it easy for a convict to get the jump on me, just so I could bloody punish him. Christ. But I believe I can do some good down here now, with the family. Well, we have a shot at surviving the fucking bedlam going on up there. Maybe even take the city back.
Come on. Stop hitting me. Where's my I had a robot, didn't I? You still hovering, like, weirdly right here? Come on. This goddamn robot. Oh, that was a stupid call. Okay. Okay, fucking robot. Like, I get that they're supposed to be helping me, but boy howdy are they frustrating. Could use some more auto hack darts.
Not many children retreat deep.
Oh, they were very generous with that one. Where'd you go? The bees know. That's what's important, that the bees know where they are.
Now, one of the girls managed to dart past the nurse today and throw herself over the railing in the lobby. Not certain if she was trying to end her own life or merely escape. But either way, her legs had healed by the time I managed to get down to the first floor where she lay. Now, without proper setting, the rapid healing process had fused her bones back together at odd angles. We had to re-break and set them almost a dozen times, each due to the small window of viability. Now, those children may be immortal, but I can verify they feel pain. Advising Dr. Lamb on higher doses of sedatives to keep this from happening again.
Man, my robot army is really big, and I don't know why. I think I accidentally just hacked and balled out three of the hacks on them. But I'm not thrilled about it. Especially if the bot shut off was right the fuck there.
What's that?
Sorry, but what the fuck's going on in here? Once again, I feel like it's a little too late in the game to, like, try to introduce, like, the spooky shit. I feel like that's early game stuff.
My first incarnation when Dr. Lamb gave me my mandate to alleviate pain was to block its neural pathways. Now, the preliminary results were promising too, until some of the children started chewing their own tongues off out of ignorance. Need to sequester.
We're nearing another pediatric ward. It will be guarded, Father. Get ready.
Oh, Lord. If fear was scary in late game. I didn't think fear was all that scary in the early game. Like, not to talk shit. And maybe it's because, like, it ran like garbage without being, like, patched a bunch to me. But, like, I didn't think that game, like, really nailed the scary all that well. Like, in retrospect. I'm sure I felt more about it, like, when I played it initially, but...
When you've cleared them out, I'll need a signal like before. Push the core button and I'll proceed.
Fear's one I should really give another chance to. Because I feel like I kind of did that game dirty. Where are the enemies? I hear them. Okay, cool. I guess I got everybody. Like I said, at a certain point, like... Man, I'm rarely scared. It's because you're so tough, Sylvan.
I think... Yes, we're ready for the ballast tank. I can boil off the water and get us out of here.
It's gonna sound like a little bit like I'm talking shit on Sylvan, and I'm not.
Now.
But like that statement made me think of that thing where it's like, I don't understand people who don't get scared who love to interact with horror media, like, the fun of horror is being afraid of it. Like, I want to be scared when I watch something scary. Like, and I am often. Like, I'm not like...
You granted Eleanor the will to choose. And now, like a plague, she spreads it to those innocents. To be self-aware is a curse, Delta. You are damning them.
That was a problem of my own making. But yeah, like, ever so often I'll talk to somebody. It's like, I'm a horror guy, and I regularly want to talk about horror. Like, and they'll be like, oh, well, nothing scares me. And, like, a non-zero amount of it is, like, trying to be Billy Badass, you know, big bravadoed bullshit, you know? But every so often, I'll hear somebody try to act like that's a good thing. It's like, no. Like, horror, like, fear is like a innate emotion. Like, that's important that you feel that. It's good when you feel that. You know? This is literally the end of the game.
I'm
there we
stepping
are.
inside the ballast tank, Father.
Yeah, step inside the ball
Once you're
tank.
ready for me to begin. There's no going back once we start.
The ball tank. So, it looks like he... I love that, because it, like, situationally, it keeps looking like he's waving, like...
family, and feed her to a world without hope. Though Utopia may die with her, I would sooner see us fall. Goodbye, Eleanor. Mother will be waiting for you.
Here they come, Father! Hold them off until I can bring it to a boil.
You just prep the room a little bit with some bees and some mini turrets. Did somebody finally make it down there?
It's boiling! I can help you fight back now. Use the plasmid.
Okay. I mean, of all the things for this game to have done differently than Bioshock 1, I am glad that they didn't end with just another, you know, boss fight with a giant splicer. Oh, that's Eleanor. Let me not attack my daughter. Oh no. Anybody got any drill fuel in them? I actually rarely ever use Eleanor in this fight, because as you can see, it makes it a little too easy.
Water is gone. Release the docking mechanism.
I'm not trained to do that. I don't know where that is. Oh, it's here. Huh. Okay. Are you going to do it or am I? Get the fuck out of the way.
The elevator to the lifeboat is flooded, Father. We have to equalize the pressure in here or the door won't open. Destroy those glass tubes to flood the room.
So, this is one of those things where it's like, oh no, I can't do it with the drill. There is a way to do it with the drill. Or rather, without having to use a gun. You're not going to use the drill to do it. But I am out of drill fuel, so I need to go find a clown to buy some off of. Thought there was a clown in here somewhere. So, the way to do it is to cycle all the way through. There we go. There we go. Use telekinesis to throw shit at it.
We've done it, Father. We're launching. Get to the elevator.
And then just, walk to the elevator. Nothing else can survive underwater, so you're good. Which, for within reason, those should be able to survive under the water, because I am, in fact, one of them. Or they is me, or we are all together.
The bombs, Father! We're falling! Run!
Well, shit. There's supposed to be music here, but blame YouTube. Also, I'm not a diver. I don't have any experience. My name's not even Dave. But I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to, like, ascend that quickly. Actually, yeah.
You taught me that justice is a contract. Once broken,
Would...
it can never be mended. You sacrificed so much to preserve the innocent, but to the guilty, you offered no mercy. I loved my mother, and I never wanted to hurt her.
Maybe you wanted to hurt her a little bit.
She gave up the right to exist. My hands were shaking when I did it, but you were there to steady them.
That's my girl. Committing murder.
The rapture dream is over, but in waking, I am reborn. This world is not ready for me, yet here I am. It would be so easy to misjudge them. You are my conscience, Father, and I need you to guide me.
Ugh. So it's funny, for this being one of my favorite game series, like, I love Bioshock. I really enjoy almost every Bioshock game. I am terrified of needles, and there's a lot of needles in this game.
You will always be with me now.
She's
Father.
got her daddy in a
Your
jar.
memories, your drives. And when I need you, you'll be there on my shoulder, whispering.
Look at all the girls we saved. The little sister doll. The little girl's like, that was my toy. Why did you throw it into the ocean?
But a people.
It's the only thing I owned.
Must choose carefully, for the world is about to change. And in our story, rapture was just the beginning.
And there we have it. That's Bioshock 2. I have to see something real quick. Like, we are on a run of games going like 4 to 5 parts. Like, we had L.A. Noire that obviously ran like 11. But then, like, Metal Gear Solid 2, 4 parts. Halo, 4 parts. Or 5 parts, I'm sorry. This is 4, not counting the DLC. Man, we're on a run of, like, games all about the same length. Let me go ahead and kill that before YouTube gets mad at me again. So yeah, that's Bioshock 2. We're going to start up on Tuesday with Minerva's Den, which is the DLC, the single-player DLC for this. There's actually also a multiplayer DLC. We're not going to look at that. I like this game. I think in terms of story, it is not as good as Bioshock 1. While I do really like the story, I think using, like, collectivism as in this weird extreme set in the bones of Rapture isn't as good as just, like, Rapture being this weird, you know, objectivist, like, failing. Isn't as good story-wise. Gameplay-wise, this game is so much better. Like, the gameplay of Bioshock 2 is so much more fluid, so much more fun. And, like, your ability to, like, they cut back on some of the RPG elements in the best possible way. Like, when you're putting together a loadout, it isn't so overwhelming. It's far simpler in this. The drill is dope. As you can tell, because I used it the entire goddamn game. I didn't fire a single bullet with a different gun, other than using the hacking tool. But yeah, I did use a couple traps in the beginning, but I didn't really see it necessary to keep using them. The trap rivets, I guess. But yeah, gameplay wise, this is just a far better game. The ability to use plasmids and your gun at the same time, being a big daddy, you feel more powerful, which is fun. And all that. Like, it's a really good refinement of what Bioshock 1 was. We'll see eventually whether or not they hold out that trend with Infinite, but, you know, I have played Infinite, and I have very many thoughts on Infinite. And I would like to give you those in real time when we get to it. But yeah, no, it's always a pleasure when I get to play a Bioshock game. You know? Like, it's pure and simple. What worries me is, I updated my Steam Deck earlier, and it has been running this entire time. It is hot, but nothing has come on the screen yet. Okay, it beeped. See if we can get that up and running, because I'm legitimately starting to worry. That'll be a hell of an excuse for me to go and buy a OLED. Cool. There's signs of life. I've never updated it from the desktop mode before, so I was worried about how that would work. Let's see. Zagboo's still going, so we might raid out the Zagboo. Yeah, that was always a lot of fun. I enjoy Bioshock, and I'm glad you all got to experience Bioshock with me. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for being here. Thank you also to, oh god, about usernames. Where is it? The Void77. Thank you again for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. As always, you can find me any one of these places up here, or the easily clickable links right there in the chat or down in the description below if you're watching in the future on the YouTube. My Steam Deck just turned back on finally. Go ahead and replug that in, I guess. Settings. Because I also want to know why my wired internet connection isn't getting picked up. Okay, now it is. Good. Alright. I don't know how much more credits we have, so I don't know when to start up the raid. But real quick, why would I expect that to work? I gotta tell you, this bullshit with Bar Raider on my Stream Deck. Like, I swear to God, I have to re-authenticate it like almost every stream now. And I shouldn't. That's not how that thing's supposed to work. And it still isn't working correctly. So, let me give a shout out real quick to Sylvan.
There. That's cute. Yeah, she likes watching me do stuff. Such a pretty cat. I used to like put TV on for her, you know, like cat TV, like just mice running around and shit. But she would scratch the hell out of the monitor. And yeah.
And let me give a shout out to Zagboo, because I'm wrapping up, so we're going to raid over to them.
Best of Zagboo 2022 compilation. There we go. See, I figured that one out. That should be in the compilation.
Listen, sometimes words just get away from you. And these credits are still fucking going. Holy shit. But if you're in for the raid, there's the raid message. Just copy and paste it. And I want to thank you all for being here. Sunday might be another iffy one. I'm not sure. My weekends have been jam-packed with bullshittery. So I don't know if I'll be able to be on Sunday again. But we will definitely be back Tuesday with more Bioshock 2 for the DLC Minerva's Den, which a lot of people think is actually the best part of Bioshock 2. Let's find out together. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking, too. I know you're there, and I appreciate it. And I'll catch you all later. Bye. Like, all of the music of it, it's like, is this Ella Fitzgerald? Is this Ella